Hello? Can you guys hear us back there? You can hear? Put your hand up if you can't hear us. Thank you, Jeff. Welcome everybody to the Weyburn Credit Union barbecue, right? Okay, well, here's what's going to happen. We're just going to give away a bunch of money. So I'm going to let you know how this works. First, I'll introduce myself. My name is Jeff Richards. I'm the board chair at Weyburn Credit Union. With me is our Vice President of Marketing, Tana Torkelson. A round of applause for Tana. The way we're giving away money, we'll both be looking for work on Monday, so just remember that. We might not be welcome back on Monday because the VP or CFO is standing there giving me a dirty look already. Okay, listen, I want to make sure that everybody understands what's happening tonight, so we're going to move a little bit slower through the start, and then we're going to dole out all the money, okay? Should we give away a bunch of money tonight or what? Yes, we should give away a bunch of money tonight. I think so. Before I go any further, how about Carissa Hoffert and her band, you guys, huh? You talk about homegrown talent. Oh, they're not over there. That's the fireman. I was pointing over, that's not her. That's Kevin Cook. Completely different. So I'm not sure how Tana and I drew the short end of the straw, but we're more than happy to be up here to do these presentations. We've done them together for a few years now, and we have a lot of fun doing this. We're going to joke around a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're going to support 14 local community groups that need this money to make our city even greater than it already is. Bigger, brighter, and stronger. So, a little bit about the community fund. This is on our website. You don't have to write it down as I talk. You can go read it again later if you really want to, okay? We are committed as an organization to building a vibrant community. You see that in everything we do every day. I feel like this is really loud. It's really loud. I'm going to back off a bit. Okay, thanks. So anyways, we are committed to building a very vibrant community in all of the communities that Weyburn Credit Union serves. You can see that in everything we do. In the sponsorships we do, in the jobs that we create in our community, in the facilities we create in our community, the taxes we pay in our community, all of our communities, we are committed to making them even better. We are encouraged through corporate responsibility. It is a cornerstone of our organization. It's something that I want you to know that your board of directors takes dead serious. As much fun as we have doing all this stuff, and we do, we take this stuff very seriously. The money that this organization generates from you folks, the members, goes back into our community. It does go to our shareholders, but not like the big banks. You see, our shareholders aren't in Toronto or Ottawa or New York. They're right here in Weyburn, and that's you guys. So without you guys, we can't do this. So if you would, a round of applause for your friends and neighbors, because that's where this money comes from. So how it works every year, we allocate some money out of our profits, and we give it back to these organizations. It is a bit of an application process. I'm going to read this part so to get it right, because Tana's already given me that. You're making too much up, look. Requests of $2,500 or more, depending on the scope and scale of the project and the anticipated impact on the community and staff and surrounding areas, are assessed and evaluated by a committee comprised of Weyburn Credit Union staff, management, directors, and the board. So the focus of the Weyburn Credit Union's Community Fund will be on sponsorship opportunities. This is important, that align with the credit union's goals, priorities, and core values by contributing to the community in a meaningful way. And I hope that's what we're doing here tonight, because that's sure what we want to do. Now this year, tonight, we're going to give away about $70,000. How does that sound? Good. All right, and enough of me yammering, Tana. Get us started.
All right, and just so the community fund recipients know, we're just going to change it up a little, and we're going to have you accept the announcements down in front, just because we don't want y'all coming up on the stage. So it's just a little different. When you accept your community fund, stick around, because we're going to do a group photo. All right, so our first community fund recipient is the Weyburn Cooperative. All right, so our first community fund recipient is the Weyburn Cooperative Play School. Accepting the community fund announcement is board member Janessa and her daughter Collins Moffat.
Okay, one more time.
Established in 1979, Weyburn Cooperative Play School provides a nurturing, positive atmosphere where children can feel comfortable learning the skills, knowledge, and attitudes necessary for a positive future in education. To say the recent years have been tough for the play school would be an understatement. Lower enrollment, a pandemic followed by a flood to their building, which forced them to move, has been a lot for their school to endure. And we're so happy to be able to help them replace some of the items damaged or destroyed by the flood. Our funds are actually going to be used to purchase a new sound and water table, a combination printer and photocopier unit, a carpet for the seating and play area, and a new bookcase. So a huge thank you from all of us at Weyburn Credit Union to Janessa and all of the amazing people at the Weyburn Play School Cooperative for all you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger. So thank you guys.
Thanks to the sound guy also. A round of applause for that guy. All right. Our next recipient is the Yellowgrass Communiplex. Accepting on behalf will be board member Justin Richter. The Communiplex will be receiving $8,000 from the community fund. The Communiplex, is an integral part of Yellowgrass. Some would even say the heart of the town. It's owned by the town, but largely run by volunteers. It's not just a rink, but a community gathering place that offers a hall and a large rec room. I don't think we could count how many life events, first goals, big games, and whatnot have been celebrated there. Their project is this. It was recently found out that the ice surface is in dire need of new boards. And we're going to help with that project. A huge thank you to Justin and all of the amazing people at the Yellowgrass Communiplex for all you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger.
All right, our third community fund recipient is Weyburn Minor Ball for $2,500. Accepting on behalf of Weyburn Minor Ball is Don Barassa. And we all know what an amazing job Weyburn Minor Ball does in Weyburn. They strive to provide ball opportunities for kids of all age. And above what you think they do with coaching, organizing, registering, fundraising, umping, and mentoring our future leaders, they also ensure their diamonds are safe and look great for all to enjoy. Recently, Weyburn Minor Ball was given the opportunity to purchase a new-to-them diamond groomer, and we're happy to help with half of the cost of that. A huge thank you to Dawn and everybody in Weyburn Minor Ball for all you do in our community.
The next recipient is the Weyburn Legion, branch number 47. They'll be receiving tonight $5,000 from the Weyburn Credit Union Community Fund. Accepting will be President Brian Glass of the Legion and Owen White, their Sergeant at Arms. Folks, we all know what the Legion does in our community. Their work supporting and recognizing our veterans, and in fact, it is their mission to serve our veterans. They provide physical, mental, and financial support as needed. In addition, they provide a safe environment.
You guys hear me through this okay? Yeah. Greg's shaking his head. Marla's giving me the thumbs up, so I don't know what to do. Can you guys hear back there by the cruiser? All right, Tracy's got her hand up. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's get the guys from the Legion back up here because I know you got the check, but I want to talk about the work that you do a little bit more on the project that we're doing. I sent you a check, but I meant your debit card. This is the project. Nope. Listen, much like us tonight,
Coincidentally, the Legion needs some upgrades to their sound system. Man, you can't make up stuff like this. You can't. I'm just going to keep this. Yep. So anyways, new audio equipment would ensure great listening experience for all the attendants and people regardless of age or ability in that building. We're happy to help them with $5,000. A thank you to you guys, Brian and Owen, and all of the amazing people at the Legion for all that you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger.
All right, the next community fund recipient is Legacy Park Elementary School for $10,000. Representing Legacy Park is Tanis Abramson, Learning Support Teacher. Legacy Park Elementary School is a pre-K to grade 6 school combining the former Souris QE Hague school students. Care was taken to ensure that the individual identities and culture of each student body were captured and integrated into elements of the new school. More importantly, they're building our leaders of tomorrow. School is one of the most important and fundamental institutions in our society. It's where we learn about the world around us and develop skills we need to succeed in life. And they're so worthy of our support. Legacy Park is looking to replace an inclusive swing that was broken and add a wheelchair swing to their playground. Students in wheelchairs with intensive needs or with cognitive or physical disabilities will benefit immensely, as they'll be able to do an activity that their typical functioning friends do at recess all the time. The wheelchair swing will be the first of its kind in Weyburn, so how exciting is that? And I just want to thank Tanis and all the people at Legacy Park, because they touch the lives of so many of the little people in our world that are so important to us. So thanks for making our community better, brighter, and stronger.
Next up, the Weyburn Fire Brigade. Please welcome Kevin Cook and Rod Lang. We got some more folks. I'm sorry I didn't get your names on the way up, but that's okay. The Weyburn Fire Brigade is getting $10,000, folks. The Fire Brigade is an association made up of members of the Weyburn Fire Department who respond to calls for service in and around Weyburn. This association has existed in our community for over 30 years, represents the interests of the members of the fire department, their families, and frankly, every single one of us that live in this town. We owe you all a great debt, so thank you very much. The Fire Brigade is working, yes, applaud for them. These are the guys running in. The people running in, I'm sorry. The Fire Brigade are currently working on centralizing their training and equipment in one location for safe and efficient training. We are very happy to provide $10,000, which will be directly applied to the purchase and repurpose of a CCAN to meet their training needs. Big thank you to every one of you and to all of your, comrades at the fire department for all that you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger. Oh, yep.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm behind the speakers. Is that better? Thanks, folks. First of all, thanks so much to the Weyburn Credit Union. Yes, definitely give them a big round of applause for sure. Yeah, the board. Also the board. I said the board is probably the people that voted for us. So these funds are actually going to go towards a training night. Not just a training night, a training facility. So what ends up happening there is we all get different fire departments. So the Yellowgrass Fire Departments, all of the neighboring 737, we have Fillmore, we have Stoughton, we have Radville. All of these people come into Weyburn and train. So it's not only benefiting the Weyburn folks, but everywhere around. And everybody knows what firefighters, EMRs, EMTs, PCPs, paramedics, all of those folks are doing. So definitely a big thank you to the Weyburn Credit Union. So thanks a lot, Jeff. Thanks a lot, Tana. And last and certainly not least, the members. So each one of you folks is the reason why we're standing up here and collecting this for all of our things that we do, all of the training aspects that we do. So please give yourselves a hand too. So thanks so much, everybody, for doing this. Certainly appreciate it.
All right, next up is Inclusion Weyburn, and we're happy to present them with a community fund grant for $2,000. Representing Inclusion Weyburn is Jackie Wilson. The mission of Inclusion Weyburn is to ensure that individuals from Weyburn and area who have intellectual disabilities are valued, supported, and included members of our community and have opportunities and choices in all aspects of life. Through partnerships with the Weyburn Leisure Centre, the Credit Union Spark Centre, and the Family Place, Inclusion Weyburn created opportunities for youth who have intellectual disabilities to attend summer day camps with their neurotypical peers. In order for them to participate in, attend, and enjoy their time at the camps, necessary supports have to be in place. One of those supports is a sensory room. Many people who have intellectual disabilities experience high anxiety. To deal with this, they use various forms of self-regulation that helps them lessen this stress. The equipment in the sensory rooms provide various effective tools for self-regulation, and Weyburn Credit Union is pleased to provide funding to purchase some of the special equipment needed in the sensory room at the Credit Union Spark Centre. So a huge thank you to Jackie and all the amazing people at Inclusion Weyburn for all they do for those in our community.
Next up, the Weyburn Soccer Association. They'll be receiving $2,500, and accepting on their behalf is President Jason Roy and Technical Director David Henderson. As you all know, we've all had kids, grandkids, and neighbors in Weyburn Soccer has grown to a 3-season soccer club, and their membership has increased substantially. With this growth, they realize the need to continuously upgrade and acquire equipment to meet the needs for community, competitive, and adaptive soccer teams. This equipment includes strength and agility training, soccer balls, and goalkeeper training equipment. So Weyburn Credit Union is pleased to help them in their endeavors and provide funding of $2,500 to purchase all required equipment. A huge thank you to Jason, David, and all of the amazing people at Weyburn Soccer for all you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger.
All right, our next community fund recipient is the Weyburn Youth Centre for $2,500. Accepting on the Weyburn Youth Centre behalf is Cameron Weber. The Weyburn Youth Centre provides a much needed and utilized drop-in centre for our city's youth. At the drop-in centre, youth can enjoy games and activities in a positive, supervised settings. And not just any games and activities, like how about playing video games on a 100-inch TV, or taking a skateboard or BMX bike to ride in the concrete park? Well, that concrete park that all the kids absolutely love is in need of repair and rejuvenation to ensure its safety and longevity. Weyburn Credit Union is proud to provide $2,500 towards the required cement work. A huge thank you to Cameron and all the people at the Youth Centre for the amazing services that they provide to our city's youth. And Cameron's going to say a few words for them.
Just like to thank everybody for their support of the Weyburn Youth Centre. We celebrated 30 years this last fall, and but the skate park that we're getting the funding for this year, it was 25 years ago that a group of us went to the Weyburn Credit Union and asked for a loan to move the buildings in that are there now. And the credit union board took a chance on us and give us a loan to start, and then we got other funding as well to enable us to carry on. So I'd just like to say a special thank you to the Weyburn Credit Union tonight for believing in the Youth Centre and supporting us. And over the years they supported us on and off with different projects. A couple of years ago we changed all the fluorescent lighting out to LED to save on some money in that. And now this year to fix up the skate park. Skate park's 18 years old and it needs a little tune-up. And so again, thank you to the Weyburn Credit Union for all their support for the Youth Centre.
"25 years ago, I wasn't on the board. I was still in kindergarten 25 years ago. So thank you, Cam. That's awesome. All right, next up, the Weyburn Wildlife Federation receiving $3,000 from the Community Fund. Accepting on behalf is Tara Hartley-Ortman, Treasurer, PR, and Communications. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the WWF. It's hard to say WWF without saying, oh yeah, somewhere in there, but I'm going to try to burn through without doing that. Their mission is to ensure the wildlife legacy we leave to our children surpasses that which we inherited. And they accomplish this by promoting conservation as a way of life for all people, acquiring and enhancing habitat for wildlife, practicing and encouraging wise management and use of our natural resources, participating in angling, hunting, trapping, and wildlife-oriented activities. The WWF, oh yeah, uses their clubhouse for all their meetings and activities. They rent the space out as a community gathering as well. A huge thank you to Tara and all the amazing people at the Weyburn Wildlife Federation for all you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger.
All right, our next community fund recipient is the Weyburn Group Home for $10,000. Accepting on behalf of the Weyburn Group Home is Colin Foth and Cassandra, Robin, and Dennis. And Susan. And Jerry. So the Weyburn Group Home Society is a non-profit, charitable-based community organization which has been operated since 1975. There's not many things that are older than me, but that is one. They believe that every individual has a unique, shared physical, intellectual, social, and spiritual needs, and that opportunity for growth and learning should be consistent with those experienced by others in our community. The Weyburn Group Home Society operates provincially licensed group homes. These homes are staffed 24 hours a day and provide support, meals, medical care, personal care, recreation, and social outings. As part of the care, they are in need of a wheelchair-accessible van to safely transport their clients locally, as well as to medical appointments in Regina and Estevan. We're proud to be able to provide $10,000 towards the purchase of their new van.
We just wanted to say thank you to the credit union. They help us with all our financial needs to support our agency, and we couldn't get where we are without them. And we also wanted to say a big thank you to all our staff. The best staff in the world is the Weyburn Group Homes, and I appreciate them all. Take care.
And I would like to echo Colin's remarks and thank all the people of the Weyburn Group Home for the amazing work they do in our community.
This feels pretty good getting to give away all this money to cool causes. Next up, the Weyburn Lacrosse Association will be receiving $1,200 from the Community Fund. Okay, ready to accept Stacy Lebrecq, President. Lanny Stinson, Weyburn Thrashers Box Lacrosse Chair. Mason Bjorklund, Weyburn Thrashers U11 goalie. Liam Hatfield, Weyburn Thrashers U13 goalie. I feel like there's not that many people up here, and I still got Quentin Stinson, Weyburn Thrashers U15 goalie. Ben Maloney, Weyburn Thrashers U17 goalie. And Julie Lebrecq, Weyburn Rattlers Field Lacrosse goalie. You got them all? Okay. So folks, the Weyburn Lacrosse Association, now in their 7th year of providing the youth of our community and surrounding communities the opportunity to learn and play the game of lacrosse. They offer both field and box lacrosse, ages 3 right up to 19. Their mission is to grow the game of lacrosse in our community to promote health and well-being to their members and their families. One of the biggest barriers for lacrosse for players registering for lacrosse as a goalie is the cost of the equipment. Weyburn Lacrosse provides goalie gear to eliminate this barrier. Some of the equipment is in need of replacement, and we are proud to be able to help to provide $1,200 in funding to help them out. So a huge thank you to all the amazing people at Weyburn Lacrosse for all you do to make our community better, brighter, and stronger.
All right, so the next community fund recipient is the Weyburn Junior Hockey Association. Accepting on the Red Wings' behalf is Ty Mason and Wyatt Lacoste. We all appreciate the highly and competitive and exciting level of hockey that our Red Wings provide, right? And the Weyburn Red Wings endeavor to produce future community leaders by providing exemplary leadership and role modeling, and by seeking out employment, education, and hockey opportunities wherever possible through their networks in the business, sports, and academic circles. And build excellent leaders they do on and off the ice, as evidenced by the players representing the Red Wings tonight. Player safety is a key focus of the team, and we're excited to help out. We're providing $9,000 towards their $14,000 budget to upgrade all player helmets. A huge thank you to Ty, Wyatt, and all the amazing people at the Weyburn Red Wings for all you do in our community.
Next is the Southeast Saskatchewan Search and Rescue. They'll be receiving $4,500 from the Community Fund. Accepting on behalf is Mickey Quigley. You thought I was going to say another name, but I fooled you. Southeast Saskatchewan Search and Rescue covers the entire southeast corner of the province. They're a volunteer group of civilians that aid the RCMP and other local emergency groups when people go missing or when they may need extra hands in completing tasks. Last year, their group attended local searches in Weyburn and Estevan and surrounding areas as well. They were activated to attend search in other areas of the province to help out our sister search agencies in some high-priority search activations. What they endeavor to achieve can be summed up in their motto: these things we do so others may live. We're so proud to help provide funding for a Mule 2 rescue basket, litter, and scoop stretcher equipment. This equipment will help the search teams aid the community in cases where we are called out and locate an individual or a patient that may be quite some distance from an area where motorized vehicles cannot get to. The equipment is very helpful in places that vehicles can't get to, such as the treat areas of provincial or regional parks. And the combination of the equipment allows a very small search team to move a patient, individual, great distances through some very rough terrain with great ease. So again, a huge thank you to Mickey and the entire group and all the amazing people over there at Search and Rescue for all you do to make our communities better, brighter, and stronger. Yes. Okay, that's it. How easy is it to give away 70,000 bucks, eh? Just like that. Congratulations to all our recipients. You guys want to come back around here? We're going to get a group photo in a minute, so please don't go too far. If anybody sees Colin Folk trying to put that card into the ATM, maybe try to stop him. It'll jam it up. So that's all right. So listen, to you guys, our members, our friends, and our neighbors, we cannot do this without you, without your support of the Weyburn Credit Union. So thank you once again for choosing our institution as your institution. Thank you for providing your families to work in our institution and live in our communities and support our communities. This is what we do. We help our members become financially healthy, whether that's through saving, investing, planning, borrowing, whatever it is. When we profit, we share that back with the people who bank with us and our communities. 2022 was a great year for us, folks, our members and our community. Over this year, we shared $1 million of profits with our members through the Member Spark Rewards program. Tonight, we've committed over $70,000 to organizations in our community. It's just our little way of saying thanks for being a member. You're part of something bigger here. Give yourselves a big standing ovation, every one of you here today.